Denmark's recent donation of satellite communication equipment and services to Ukraine marks a significant development in both the military dynamics of the Russia-Ukraine conflict and the strategic posture of European defense policy. Announced on July 14, 2025, this move involves the delivery of advanced satellite receiver terminals to Ukraine through the European Defence Agency (EDA), making Denmark the first EU member state to provide such support via this institutional channel. The donation is intended to enhance Ukraine's operational resilience by ensuring secure, high-bandwidth, and encrypted military communications in areas where ground-based infrastructure is degraded, contested, or non-existent due to ongoing combat operations. The donated terminals are designed to function independently of terrestrial communication networks, which have frequently been targeted by Russian precision strikes and cyber operations. Satellite connectivity gives Ukrainian forces a reliable and persistent link for coordinating operations, transmitting intelligence, and executing real-time command decisions across a wide and dynamic battlefield. This capability is especially critical in regions where Russian forces have systematically disrupted civilian and military communications infrastructure, such as in eastern and southern Ukraine. The strategic value of this donation lies not only in its technical utility but also in its geopolitical timing. Earlier in 2025, a temporary suspension of U.S. weapons deliveries and intelligence sharing, including satellite imagery and signals intelligence, exposed vulnerabilities in Ukraine's defense system. The pause significantly hampered Ukraine's ability to conduct precision strikes, particularly in areas like the Kursk region, and forced Ukrainian forces to rely more heavily on domestically produced, less capable alternatives. Denmark's satellite donation, therefore, fills part of the operational gap left by the reduced U.S. involvement and demonstrates Europe's willingness to step in with critical systems support when transatlantic coordination becomes inconsistent. Furthermore, this move signals a deeper shift in European defense thinking. By supplying strategic communication systems through the EDA rather than via bilateral agreements or NATO-led coalitions, Denmark is strengthening the role of European institutions in defense cooperation. The EDA has already indicated that it expects more member states to adopt similar support mechanisms, suggesting a trend toward collective European defense contributions that are less reliant on U.S. infrastructure or policy direction. This development reflects growing concern within the EU about the unpredictability of U.S. foreign policy and the need for Europe to develop autonomous defense capabilities in key domains, including space. Denmark's support also ties into broader EU efforts to enhance strategic autonomy in satellite communications. Europe is currently investing in sovereign satellite constellations, such as IRIS², which aim to reduce dependency on non-European providers for military-grade communications and surveillance. Denmark's action aligns with this vision by demonstrating the practical application of European-developed systems in active combat zones, and by validating the role of smaller member states in delivering impactful contributions to Ukraine's defense. In practical military terms, the satellite systems provided by Denmark offer several critical advantages. They are highly resistant to jamming and interception, both of which are core features of Russia's electronic warfare strategy. These systems allow Ukrainian forces to continue operating in high-threat environments where conventional radio and mobile networks are often rendered useless. The terminals also facilitate secure, real-time integration of intelligence from allied sources, which enhances Ukraine's ability to track enemy movements, coordinate artillery and missile strikes, and prevent friendly fire incidents. Additionally, this support enables Ukraine to maintain decentralized command structures, which are essential in modern warfare, especially when facing a numerically superior adversary. Secure satellite communications allow field commanders to act autonomously based on rapidly changing battlefield conditions while still staying connected to central command. This degree of flexibility and coordination is vital for defensive operations, counterattacks, and long-range precision engagements. Denmark's role in this development should also be viewed in the context of its broader commitment to Ukraine. In 2025, Denmark pledged more than €800 million in military assistance to Ukraine, with a strong emphasis on supporting Ukrainian defense production. This includes sourcing weapons and ammunition directly from Ukrainian manufacturers and reinforcing domestic supply chains. This policy not only boosts Ukraine's self-sufficiency but also reduces logistical delays and dependency on Western stockpiles, which have been strained over the course of the prolonged conflict. By combining domestic Ukrainian procurement with high-tech European enablers such as satellite terminals, Denmark is helping Ukraine build a more resilient and adaptable defense architecture. These actions challenge the traditional perception of small and medium European states as passive actors in global security affairs. On the contrary, Denmark's support illustrates how targeted, high-impact contributions in advanced domains like space and communications can have outsized effects on the battlefield. The geopolitical implications of this move also extend beyond the Ukrainian theater. Denmark's initiative subtly shifts the balance of influence among Ukraine's allies, reducing the leverage that the United States may hold through exclusive control of high-level intelligence and secure communication channels. It sends a message that European countries are prepared to provide critical capabilities independently when U.S. support is uncertain or politically constrained. Denmark's donation of satellite communication systems to Ukraine represents a multi-layered strategic maneuver. It delivers immediate operational benefits to Ukraine's military, supports broader European goals of defense autonomy, and reshapes the framework of international military assistance by embedding the European Defense Agency as a key actor. While it cannot entirely replace the scale of U.S. satellite support, it significantly enhances Ukraine's ability to sustain operations under pressure and highlights the evolving nature of military alliances in a fragmented geopolitical environment.